Alright, what's up guys? Gonna start a new series on the channel today. It is basically like a beginner to don't know how to say it, maybe beginner to pro level of selling cards, like how I started my journey of selling cards in the last 2 months and how far I wanted to go, um, and how much I want to document the entire process and look back at it a couple of years down the line. This is gonna hold me accountable. It's going to keep me consistent, hopefully, and it's going to help me succeed in selling cards as a side hustle, and who knows where we can go, long term. But anyway, I made business cards up in the last kind of few weeks. You probably saw comments in my last video, people saying, when can I get a business card, blah, blah, blah. They're just messing, but they're quite a cool little business card. They're about 5 cents per, and I ordered 500, so it really wasn't that expensive to kind of increase buyer satisfaction, and just make everything seem a little bit more professional. So I got those made up by Vistaprint. Yeah, I think they're really cool, and I obviously include one per order. And yeah, you never know. There's a little QR code in the back. I'll show it again. It links back to my eBay, so it could boost sales. I was actually thinking of leaving them in random places some days, just see what happens, but it's unlikely they leave to any sales, but still, they're cool. And then my inventory is mostly raw. As you can see, I've only got 4 graded cards for sale at the moment. I do want to increase that, but I just also think that everybody's grading these days, and unless you have something really worth grading, like something vintage and in top condition, that it's maybe not worth it. But then I've sold 3 graded cards in the last week for like really good prices, and I think they sold quickly and easily. So sometimes having a graded card is good because they maybe sell quicker than raw cards in some cases. So yeah, it's singles are working well for now, I guess, but it is something I have to consider. Maybe more graded cards would work too. I don't know why I was spiraling that there, but yeah, I ship everything in graded cardboard envelopes, all my singles, and then obviously bubble wrap and bubble mailers for the more expensive or the graded stuff. Here's something cool I have in my box. It's a NFC non-factory cut Salomon's card. So obviously, well, it's not obvious, but it was basically taken from a bin, like a scrap sheet was taken from a bin. The factory weren't happy with the quality, and then someone cut it up themselves. I wasn't 100% sure of what happened with it when I bought it. I kind of got informed after I had paid, but it's still quite a cool card. I have a couple of stamps in here as well, I keep everything in the one place as soon as I have the space, because I don't have that many cards, as you can see. So it's nice to have everything all in one place, so I don't have to go rooting around whenever I sell something. Which leads me on to my next kind of topic about this box, because I'll go with grass here. I used to have everything just kind of put in one place, like a whole row without the dividers, and whenever I sell something, it was actually a pain to find. So I separated things up and into type or to trainers or whatever. So M001 here, you're probably wondering what that is in the sleeves. That just means it's moderately played, and it's the first one I have for sale. This is the same condition, and it's the second one I have for sale. I write it in the title list of the listing, so I know what I've sold. I don't want to send someone the wrong card by accident, even if they're similar. It's better to give someone exactly what you're listing, obviously. So yeah, here's the grass types. Just all different types of grass, Pokemon, different genres, different eras. So yeah, that's made things a little bit easier getting those dividers. Obviously it's an amateur setup. I don't have a label printer yet, which would be really handy. I need to get one soon, not only for kind of labeling things, but just for shipping. Like, I usually buy my registered post online and then go and get them to print that off for me in the post office, which isn't too bad. That makes things easier for me and the postman, but a label printer is the next step from that, and also just for like keeping things neat and tidy and make it look well. A label printer for other reasons would be great. Speaking of graded cards, I have these going out for grading. A couple of World Champions Pack Unlimited cards. Most of these Salamence, well, all of these Salamences will be for my collection. Because I need a lot of modern stuff that I don't have graded yet. Excuse me. And then yeah, I have this Ash vs Team Rocket deck cards. I just picked the ones with the popular Pokemon trainers because I checked on eBay and they sell really, really well for like quite a high price in PSA 10. I think I paid €200 for that deck a long time ago. Sold the GX Mimikyu and the GX Pikachu for more than I paid for the box, and then I kept all those, and they all sell for 100 to 150 each, which is really nice. So yeah, these are my listed cards, which is why they're labeled, just so I can find them easily. Whereas this kind of stuff here, I'll just pull a few from the front. These are my unlisted cards. These are stuff I haven't got around to listing yet, and stuff that I need to list. I think I need to get more consistent because I've been a bit lazy about listing things. Like some days I have hyper motivation and list 30 things, and then other days I just can't be bothered. So I'll list like nothing. And obviously the more consistent you are, the more sales you're going to make. So I think I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and basically it was about business from like two old school friends, and they were saying like consistency is the most important thing, doing things in the days you don't want to. So gonna have to remind myself that consistency is key as much as I can. So yeah, there's a lot of variety again and stuff that needs to be listed as well as in the listed stuff. So there really is something for everyone on my eBay. No, I'm not telling you have to go buy something, but if you are ever on my eBay, you probably will find something you want or like, maybe. But yeah, last thing I'll say is that this is a series, as I mentioned at the start. I want to see and document the process of growing this side hustle / hobby / business, and I want to see if I can actually really grow it into a business, because that's the ultimate goal. Obviously documenting that will be fun and maybe informative for people along the way to see where I went wrong or what went right or what cards sell, or yeah. So I'm gonna obviously continue with mail days and stuff, but every time I get something new, I'll pop it into the box. And every time I sell something, by the end of the month, we should have a sales tally of everything that's sold, and we can quickly run through it. So once a month, I'll update this and kind of explain what's been going on. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and please subscribe to follow the journey of turning this into a little business from what it is now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to quickly go through sold listings, so keep an eye for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks guys. Just to cap off the video, here's a quick run through of what I've sold. So if we go on to my eBay here, you can see I have 55 followers. My feedback is 100%, which is good. We'll go to my listings and we'll check my sold listings. So yeah, it's quite a diverse amount. I am open to offers on a lot of my stuff. I typically wouldn't take too much off because I think everything is fairly priced, but if it's a fair offer, I'm more than willing to accept. You can see just a lot of different types of cards I've sold. Maybe that's interesting to you. Maybe you want to pick up some of these things to sell for yourself. Maybe you like them and you want to collect them yourself. You can see at the start here I did charge postage, but I quickly changed to a free postage model. So yeah, that's everything. 33 odd sales. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.